Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. Tricks, traps and blunders. Let's start. d4, knight to f6, and now f3, intending e4. Play with the black pieces, played d5. e4, d takes on e4, knight to c3, bishop to f5, queen to e2. Is it a blunder? Black can now capture the pawn on d4. And this is what happened. Queen takes on d4. White to move. How would you continue? Play with the white pieces. Subota. Play the queen to b5. Check. Bishop to d7. Queen takes on b7, threatening to capture the rook. Bishop to c6. Defending the rook. But white play the move and black resigned, and the move is bishop to b5. Black resigned. Let's play a few more moves. Bishop takes on b5, knight takes on b5, queen to d8, knight takes on c7, check, king to d7, and then knight takes rook, check, promoting the knight into a queen. Just kidding. Next game. d4, knight to f6, knight to f3, g6, c4, bishop to g7, knight to c3, d5, the Grunfeld defense. c takes on d5, knight takes on d5, bishop to g5, attacking the white center with c5, rook to c1, c takes on d4, white to move. How would you continue? Perhaps some players would play knight takes on d4, but maybe there is a better move. Yes, there is a better move. White played the move and black resigned, and the move is knight takes knight on d5. Player with the black pieces resigned in view of this continuation. Queen takes knight. Rook takes bishop, check. King to d7, rook takes rook, and white is much better materially. Next game. d4, knight to f6, knight to f3, g6, knight from b to d2, c5, e4, c takes on d4. And now, not knight takes pawn on d4, but e5. Knight to d5, knight to c4, knight to c6, bishop to g5, d6. White to move. How would you continue the development? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Believe it or not. White played a move and black resigned, and the move is knight takes pawn on d6, check. Black resigned. If the king goes to d7, then knight takes pawn on f7, and white is easily winning. Next game. e4, b6, the Owen defense. White to move. d4 is the most played move in this position. Play with the white pieces played d3, which looks a bit shy, doesn't it? Bishop to b7, knight to c3, c5, bishop to f4, knight to c6, knight to f3, d6, white to move. How would you continue? Perhaps some players would play bishop to e2, and then they would castle kingside. In this game, play with the white pieces played d4. Why? What is the purpose of this move? Apart from threatening d5. Play with the black pieces, captured the pawn with the knight, knight takes knight, pawn takes knight. White to move. Should white play queen takes pawn on d4? Or maybe there is a better move. What would you do? White played the move and black resigned, and the move is bishop to b5, check. Black resigned in view of discontinuation. Queen to d7. Bishop takes queen check. Next game. The last game, and the hero in the last game with the white pieces is Greco. This very beautiful and short game was played in Rome in 1619. Greco started with e4. His opponent played b6. d4. Greco wasn't shy. He played d4. Attacking the pawn on e4, defending f5. So, if the pawn takes pawn, bishop takes on g2. How would you defend the pawn? What would you do? Greco fell into a trap. Bishop takes on g2, threatening to capture the rook. How would you save the rook? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Well, Greco didn't worry about his rook. Why? Well, he had another rook in his pocket. Just kidding. He played queen to h5 check. g6. F takes on g6. Knight to f6 attacking the queen. What is the best square for the queen? What would you do? Greco played g takes on h7. Did he blunder the queen? Knight takes queen. White to move and to checkmate in one, and the move is bishop to g6 check mate. What a beauty. What do you think of these miniatures? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.